How's it going, guys? Welcome to another video, and on today's video we're actually going to be picking up an engine. But long story short, I already went and picked up the engine because I just didn't want I didn't want to have the camera in the guy's face and everything. Even though he's a good friend of mine, I just didn't want to invade his privacy at his own home like this. So anyway, today we went and picked up some LS parts for the Camaro, and we got a steal. I think it's a steal. I got a lot of stuff. Ended up coming home with a transmission, a 4.8, 4 sets of heads, well, 4 heads. There are 2 brand new ones, 2 used ones, a crank. We got everything: intake pistons, exhaust, manifolds, AC. I don't need it, but AC, everything I need, everything, even the harness. But I don't even need I'm not using that harness, but I got everything for a whopping $200. And yes, it is a little surface rust on there, but nothing I'm scared of. Like I said, this is gonna be a junkyard build. We're gonna try to keep it on the budget, and like I said, we're gonna go really fast on a budget. And most of the time this doesn't work, but we're gonna try to do it the smart way. And we're not gonna just like put stock. It's gonna be stock bottom end 4.8, but we're gonna gap the rings and everything for boost and so what. So anyway, we got an intake, which we're not gonna use, but that's all stuff that we can sell for money to get more race car parts. So anyway, this is a 4L60. We're not using that at all. This is just a spare transmission that he was like, hey, you want this? And I was like, sure. He's like, okay, you can have it. So I took it. So anyway, guys, with this right here engine block, this 4.8, we got pistons, everything. We got the full engine right there. And I got a 5.3 in the back of the house over there. With those 2 engines, we're gonna make a monster engine out of stock parts, and we are going to use LS6 parts as well that I have a bunch of stock LS6 parts, pistons, rods. We're not going to use the pistons, but we are going to use the rods because they're a little bit beefier than the 4.8 rods. And then with all that said and done, we should have ourselves a good factory freak made out of a bunch of different parts. It's a Frankenstein LS, and we're going to throw a big old 76 mil or 80 mil turbo on it maybe, and we're gonna go really fast with the car that's on that trailer back there. Anyway, guys, I'll catch y'all on the other side. We're about to unload all this stuff in the barn, in the little shop back there, and once we do that, I'll talk to you once we get the 4.8 and 5.3 next to each other, and I'll explain to y'all exactly what we're gonna be doing. Alright, guys, so give me 1 month, and this here 4.8 liter right there that has surface rust and looks ugly, and y'all probably freaking out like, oh my god, he's about to put a burnt up engine in his car. I'm gonna put it in this right here Catfish Camaro, and it will be running, not like idling, run around town, but it'll be running. I'll start it up for you on everything. Give me 1 month. Alright, guys, so right now we're unloading everything, putting it into the shop right here. 1.53 right here. This is the 5.3, and we have the 4.8 right here, and we're loading it onto the engine stand. We're gonna put it right there, and we're gonna work on it right here. And we're gonna make out of that and that. We got 2 engines. We can make 1 really good engine or make 2 alright engines. Either way. We got 2 engines right there. We got heads right there. Those are 243s. No, I lied. Those aren't 243s. Those are 706 heads. They came off of that engine. And we got 4 862s that came with this engine. And we got a set of 243s over there somewhere that's probably going to end up on here. Or on here, actually. Alright, guys. So today's video was supposed to... this weekend's video was actually supposed to be us going to Houston to go get some suspension parts from a good friend of mine, the Bullet WS6, and it was going to be for the F-body, but as y'all know, Houston is underwater right now. I-10 is closed. we got a bunch of problems, and so we weren't able to make it to Houston this weekend. But we'll definitely be there hopefully next weekend if the water goes down and I-10 opens back up. Because right now the only way to get to Houston or into Texas is by going down, or actually going all the way up north to I-20, which is like 2.5 hours from here. Get on I-20, go into Texas through I-20, and then go down 45 to get to Houston. And that's like an 8-hour drive doing it like that. So we're not going to do that. And I took advantage of not being able to go to Houston this weekend. I went and picked up that 4.8 as y'all saw earlier in the video. And we also went and picked up transmission and all that other stuff, etc. But anyway, next weekend we're definitely going to get the suspension and all that for the F-body. And once we do that, we'll start mocking everything up. All I need at the moment is a turbo 400 or a transmission turbo 400 power glide. I'm not sure what I'm going to go with right now. Most likely turbo 400 though. I'm going to go with a turbo 400. What else am I need? I'm going to need and a Holley ECU, because I'm not going to go with this GM factory harness. I'm going to go with a standalone harness. It'll just make tuning a hell of a lot easier. And hopefully in about 2 or 3 weeks, maybe I'll have the 4.8 running for y'all. It might not be running on a Holley system, but it'll be running enough to where y'all can hear it run and start up inside of the car. Other than that, like I always say, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Please leave a comment below. Tell me what y'all think about the new engine setup that's coming for the F-body, and have a freaking awesome day.
Te pido perdón, soy sincero. Antes de olvidarte quiero recordar tu cara. Estaba ahí parado en la lluvia madrugada. Yo sé que tú pensabas, con tu corazón jugabas, o que tus sentimientos para mí no era nada, yeah. Una película en vivo, ahora una foto en blanco y negro que me olvido. Y aunque yo no quiero, esta ahora mi destino. Tus fotos en color le da calor a mi camino, yeah. Girl, si esta vez estoy sin ti, siento que no hay nadie que me quiera. Tu manera se sentía.